Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Tainted and Tempted podcast, season 4, hosted by Asia, yours truly. As you can see, I do have a special guest here with me today, but it is Friday, and I hope everyone had a great week as I did, and I'm ready for this new show. So I'm going to let my special guest introduce herself, and we're going to jump right into it. So I have...
I'm Janelle, Nelly, Allen.
Yes, how you doing? Welcome to the Tainted and Tempted
Hi, how are
podcast.
you feeling?
I'm feeling good, ready for this new day, this new show, and everything and more.
Yeah,
Yes.
I like what's going on.
Yes, and I needed you, yes, to come on my show today.
Yeah.
So I want to talk about Stephen Twitch Boss and his passing. Drastic. Stephen, if you don't know who Stephen Twitch Boss was, he was a dancer and a DJ for the Ellen DeGeneres show. He died on December 13th. He was only 40. Stephen's death was a suicide. He was found in a hotel room in Los Angeles. Devastating,
It's
devastating, very sad.
news.
Do you know? Do you know about Stephen Twitch Boss?
I'm not familiar with him per se, but due to clips and stuff of him throughout the seasons of Ellen. I don't watch Ellen personally, so I don't know. But just seeing those clips,
It's very
it's
sad.
very sad because he seemed like a happy person.
Yeah.
Like seemed like he was very happy-go-lucky and always dancing and entertaining, and it's just really a sad situation there where Steven is concerned because it's like so many of that is going on out
Yeah,
there, and
it
it's
is.
like we have to check on our people.
We do, we do.
Yeah,
So,
check on
what
people.
is mental health to you?
Mental health to me, I would say it's more like emotions.
Mm-hmm.
Like depression and
Mm-hmm.
different emotions that you may get,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like not just in your head, but like just environmental. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean?
I see it as mental health too. Is it's just something wrong with the brain. Something is not processing right. Genetic factors. Yeah, it's
like brain.
yeah.
Because that's
Mm-hmm. Exact. That's the
all of,
mental.
all of that stems right there. in the
Exactly.
brain, you know
It's
what
your
I
mental
mean?
health.
It's,
Yeah.
it's the pineal gland.
Mm-hmm.
It's that realm
Mm-hmm.
where if you're not careful,
These thoughts will come. Yeah.
and derail you off your track and
And make you commit suicide.
make you live in an unrealistic world, so to
Mm-hmm.
speak.
Mm-hmm.
It's not real,
It's not. Not.
but
It's
your
not.
mind is playing trick on you, basically.
Mm-hmm. I
It's
understand.
very sad.
So, what role does mental health play in society?
It's an everyday thing. It's just you. Basically, it's just you controlling your thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
In my opinion, like you just saying to yourself, "I'm gonna do these." Things in life that's gonna help me to bring peace to my mind, to
Mm-hmm.
my body, to my soul, whatever the case may be. Like exercising.
Mm-hmm.
Someone that works out, they're happy. They go daily, they work out. You know,
Mm-hmm.
it's something that boosts their, overall being, and they're able to better control their emotions. Some people who work out, and
Okay.
some who don't. So it
So,
all,
what role do you see it in as?
it's like a role,
Like to me, for my instance, what role do I see mental health playing in society? Now is being important. Now is being really put on the TVs. It's really putting on the social
but it
media
always
platform.
existed.
It always existed for people to get therapy. Before
Yeah.
it wasn't like that. Now it's all like that, and now it's starting to play an important role in society. Before it wasn't an important role. Once you tell somebody you got a mental illness, they think you crazy. They say go to the crazy
That's
house.
true. That is absolutely true.
Yeah,
And so
so-
therefore, I guess times is changing.
Yeah, big
In-
time.
In the sense of people are being more possessed.
Mm-hmm.
Spirits out there. It's
Spirits,
like-
yeah, this is a
it's-
spiritual world.
There you go.
Yeah.
So it plays a part in everything, every aspect of that. So that's why we have to learn the lifestyle,
Mm-hmm.
how we're able to keep those in the realms. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like
Mm-hmm.
to not let it.
Television, TV, the media.
The media.
That's the main thing. Once they talk
Keep-
about it, a lot of things will start changing for a lot of people.
And guess what? They don't want you.
They don't want
So-
that. And another thing with suicide, we talking about suicide, I say with murders too. These mental illnesses, issues
Yeah.
happen with murders.
Yes.
Sometimes some people just wake up and say, I want to shoot up a store.
exactly.
Or I want to do this.
Or-
What possessed them, or not even, what got to them to
yeah.
make them thinking that way?
It's a sense of spirits. It goes right
Yeah.
back to the spirits. It's the demons that's coming into your,
Yeah.
coming taking over you, like
Yeah.
taking over your
Listen, I
thoughts and
understand.
telling you what to do, and you're listening to it because now you're possessed. It's a real thing. Spiritual world is real.
Spiritual world is real. It really is. It is. So should we have more mental health programs in place?
I agree,
Yes.
100%. Someone, where some place you can go where you can talk through your mind. You're not gonna tell your family member what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
You want somebody who's like outside of that,
More comforting.
more, not comforting, but can look at you and try to,
Mm-hmm.
what's the word I'm looking for? Like more like help you to manage.
Yeah.
There you go, manage.
Okay. Manage the stress and
The,
anxiety and the
the
depression,
everything that comes with it.
everything that comes with
You
it.
know what I
Yeah.
mean? So
More things in place. Yeah. Hell, you're
yeah.
all over the place. It needs to be all
Yes,
over the place,
yes,
man.
because
Health programs need to go.
people are going through a lot of things,
And you don't even know.
and you don't know, you do not know. You see somebody smiling with you day in day out, and the next day they're gone, and you're like, what? You were the happiest person I know,
I know. Oh.
and you can see a man's face, but you can't see his heart. You don't know what's going on in there.
Yeah.
So it's more like checking on people, you know, checking on people, seeing how you doing. I'm here for you. Just saying those small little words and
Brings a lot.
reassurance and stuff like that. It helps and it plays a part in all of that.
It does. It does. Yes. Perfectly said. So should schools and colleges have it mandated as a requirement that you get that you see a therapist? Yes. I say yes.
I mean,
It should be a requirement for every student, no matter if they're not going through
the
something.
accessibility.
Sit down. It should be faster.
It should be accessible, like more. It should be more out there where people can feel like they can go to get help if
And
they
not
need
feeling
it, and
uncomfortable.
not feeling like, oh, they're gonna think I'm crazy,
Mm-hmm.
or they're gonna think this, and you know what I mean, like more safe space.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like on some, you know, making all these programs available on campus, the schools, if that's the mandate. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
you are able to go, and they do have that in colleges.
They do.
too.
They do.
But
But
I
it's
feel
not
like
mandated.
I feel exactly. So I feel like they see it and they're like, "Oh, I don't need nobody's help," and they keep it moving.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
it's needed. It's more accessibility.
Yeah. Another question is, do you think the foods play a role in our mental well-being?
Oh, big time,
Yeah.
big time, big time. And like it's to me, it's like the food we eat, what we put into this temple here that we have,
Mm-hmm.
alters us in a way that diseases start to form.
Mm-hmm.
And diseases come in all types, like mental capacity too, like like how that's what I'm looking for. Ooh. Like
The foods are. You just have to really mentally watch what you monitor,
not
watch
men-
what you're putting in your
not
body,
not
because
mentally.
everything is not for you. You
It's
know,
not.
and
It's not saying
especially
that
if
it's
you're
for
dealing
how
with depression, anxiety, a lot of these coffees, a lot of these fast-paced foods, all the fat, all the
you know
grease, all that stuff to make you more anxiety. You got to be mindful of
that
what
is
you're
true.
putting into your
That is
body.
true.
100%.
Let me say this. Do you know that the animals, when they kill them in the inhumane way, all that stress and anxiety from that
Comes
animal
into,
comes into
yeah,
us, you know
yeah.
what I
That's
mean?
why I don't eat meat now. I don't eat meat now. No.
Because all of that is coming into you, and you're taking on that because it's like food is
Yeah.
it's
Food
it's,
is.
it plays a part.
It does.
It
It
plays
does.
a part.
Do you think it's the environment?
It's the environment. It's everything. It's the society. It's the way of the world.
Oh,
It's everything. It's everything. It's everything play a factor in that. Like
mm-hmm.
the food, the music, the TV, all of this. It play everything. It's society. It's the
Plays a
media.
role.
It plays a role. All of it. All of it. All of it. And not to mention how society's going and everyone's back is against the wall, and pandemic happened and all of this, and you know,
Mm-hmm.
people don't know how to manage. Some people are just not strong,
They're not.
and no fault of their own. But it's, if you know you're not, you need to seek help.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
you need to seek help. You need to be truthful with yourself and seek the help that you need to, help you rein in that, because you see what happens.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I do understand what you say about the mandate, where if
It
schools should
is. It
mandate it.
needs. It
Yeah,
needs. You know,
at
mental
least.
health is very serious, and a lot of people are dying because of it, committing suicide, going crazy.
Yep.
And it breaks my heart every time that I hear that somebody killed themselves.
Yeah.
Like, what is literally going on to the
Yeah.
point you got to kill yourself? Is the voices that bad? That's why I'm saying we need to say stuff on TV. We need more politicians. We need more people behind us to really talk about mental health and really stress the issues, because it's somebody out there suffering just like Steven.
They don't
You
even
know,
care.
and they're gonna wind up killing themselves as well. People need to know is stuff out here to help you. It really is stuff out here to help you. Don't just think killing yourself is the only way to help yourself,
Yeah, and
because that's not the way.
and let me just say this: the all the pills and the stuff they give you, that plays a part in that as well.
Yeah.
Them, it plays a part. You know what I mean? So it's like all of that
Mm-hmm.
that have to do with this world.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
And there you have it.
There you have it. So let's jump into the interview with you. Can you introduce yourself one more time?
Do you like hearing my name?
Yes, introduce yourself one more time, because we're jumping in the interview about
Girl.
you.
Yes. So, I'm Janelle Nelly Allen.
Okay.
I am
Yes,
a
tell-
doula.
Yes. So, yes, Doula. Jonelle, tell me about yourself.
I'm a doula.
Okay.
And so, you know,
What is a doula?
I'm gonna tell you about myself.
Okay.
Because it's just like I'm a doula.
Okay.
But I'm looking for I'm
Just flow with it. Tell me about yourself. Who are you?
Do I want to tell these people I'm a nurse?
Okay. You're a nurse.
Okay, I'm a nurse.
Okay.
I'm a nurse.
What- Okay.
I'm a nurse.
All right.
So, I'm a nurse. I'm a doula. You know, I'm a mom, twin mom. I have many hats. How about that? I have many hats.
Okay. So tell us, what is a doula?
A doula. So a doula now is a birth supporter, in my view of it. Go support a mom before labor, before pregnancy, during pregnancy, after pregnancy. Mostly in labor and after pregnancy. Because it's like, support. Not everyone have support, so it's like a birth woman who's there to support you and be there physically for you, emotionally helping you through that process of birth, and before you go in actual labor. And it's a support system for the mom to help her through with like breathing techniques in labor and stuff of that nature. So it's a rewarding title, doula, being a doula. Yeah, because there's moms and stuff out there, not stuff out there, but like there's moms out there that don't have support. And and they find out they're pregnant and they don't know anything about pregnancy. And
So is this your business?
yes, this is
Oh,
my
tell me
business.
about this business.
So with Woman Care is doula service. It's more of an umbrella because I plan to be a midwife. I'm an aspiring midwife. You know what? I'm gonna just say that over. Can I reintroduce myself?
Yeah, of course.
I'm gonna reintroduce myself.
Yeah.
I don't know how to do this. You flowing, girl. So I'm Nelly. I'm Nelly the doula. I'm Nelly the nurse.
Yes.
I'm an aspiring midwife. I am a mom of 5. I am a twin mom, and I'm also a warrior mom. And warrior mom is like, yeah, top notch, because here why? I birth my twins at home it
Oh,
was the
yes.
most beautiful thing.
Yes. Share your home
So
birth story.
so it's I birthed them at home, so I got that title. So I'm a warrior mom.
Yeah,
Anyway, so doula. You gonna ask that question again?
it's okay. Go ahead.
Doula. So being a doula is basically, supporting mom throughout the process of pregnancy and labor and postpartum care as well. So you be with the mom in the first, second trimester, third trimester. Mostly in the third trimester, that's when you would have moms wanting to have some support, but
Hmm.
you normally would want to start probably the moment you find out you're pregnant, because it's like,
To get a doula.
yeah, just to get a doula so that you can get the
Have that
information
support.
and the
Yeah.
support that you need through, if you don't even know it, because let's face it, some people don't have that support,
And a lot of people don't know what a doula
and
is,
well,
or they can even get access to a
they
doula.
right. So the access is like kind of I'm not sure of the numbers right now or what states have doulas. I believe Portland, Oregon, passed a law or something like that where doulas are able to be paid through insurance or something like that. Don't quote
Wow.
me, but I believe that's what it is. And also, they can bill up to a certain amount, so they're being recognized. You know what I mean?
Mhm. Mhm.
And you can have that support through your insurance if your insurance supports that. But if it doesn't, you can also pay out of pocket for that, and that's something that you
Mm.
can probably put on a, like, a baby registry or something, where someone can actually, like, persons can actually put into that fund, so you can afford a doula. That support, that extra support is needed, because moms going into the hospital having birth, and as a doula you serve both, whether they want to be in the hospital or in at home. But and I say at home because home birth is a thing. You can do it. You know what I
Yeah, you
mean?
can.
You can do it. I'm living example. Like, I had my twins at home, so it's support in any birthing environment that you choose.
Mhm.
So whether you want to be home or in the hospital, you have that support. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
So I want to get back more into your business of doula, of a doula. I want to get back into your business about that. Tell me, what is the day to day like in your business?
Well, being a doula is not a day to day thing
Okay.
per se. And
Okay.
I say this because physically, it's not a day to day thing, but more like communicationally. Like, I would, if, like, my clients, like, say they're not due, say, for another 2 months, like, say another 8 weeks or something like that, I won't hear or see from my client. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
I check up on them. They have access on me. I don't check up on them personally, but they have access to me until they go into labor.
Okay.
They can ask questions. They can, if they had any concerns and I'm able to answer it, I answer it. You know what I mean? If I
Okay.
don't know, I provide resources so they can find, you know what I mean? So it's support. It's
Okay.
support, because moms to be, whether they have support or not, some don't know, so you offer that. some
Okay.
some some families have support where moms and stuff is involved, grandparents are involved, and they're supportive and they'll help you through labor, but some don't have that. You
Mm.
know what I mean? So
Okay.
that's where the doula comes in, and it's like an offset with midwifery. It doesn't They're two separate things, right? But they're similar in sense, because the midwife is with the woman. That's the
Mm.
name of the business, with woman care. And it
Okay.
would be like more of an umbrella. You know what I mean?
Right.
Where, so midwifery would be at the top with woman care, because the word midwife actually means with
Little
woman.
one. Okay. Okay.
Hmm.
Perfect.
So with
Perfect.
woman care. And
Okay.
that's the umbrella: midwifery and doula services.
Okay.
That's the kind
And
of
what is your
future.
services?
I'm a doula for now. I
And
tell I
what is your
and
Instagram?
and oh, my Instagram is wellness with Nurse Nels. Um, yeah, you can find me there at wellness wellness with Nurse Nels.
Yes, to get all the doula
Let me
tips,
see
all
that.
the doula updates. She posts daily all her updates and everything and more. Yes, if you're really into getting a doula for one of your home births, a lot of people are doing it. Everybody doesn't need to go to the hospital. You can have a doula and you can have a home birth, a nice, healthy birth. Okay.
Wellness with
Yes.
Nurse Nels. Wellness with Nurse Nels. That's
Wellness with
the
Nurse
Instagram.
Nels. Yes.
And being a doula is a rewarding thing because let me tell you, I've been at births where moms and families are just so happy, like thank you, like I didn't take the epidural because you were there, you supported me,
Oh.
and massage, like I like okay,
So you
so
have had
I know.
clients.
Yes, yes,
Yes.
yes, yes.
Yes, you
I
get
I
clients.
get clients, but the
Yes.
beauty about being a doula is I'm not going to a birth every day.
Okay. Okay.
Some doulas are probably doing that because they have more clients, but I go and I have time for myself, check up on her, check in, good, okay, come
Wow.
back, and yeah, oh, I'm in labor. Call comes in 4 o'clock in the morning. The text comes in. I'm like, oh, oh, yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
So I want to get into home births now. Are home births healthy?
I mean, I had a home birth,
Okay.
and there was my midwife was really amazing. So she knew all the, she knew her stuff.
She knew
She
all the
knew what it
ropes. She
was.
knew all the
Yeah,
techniques. She knew everything.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because in a sense, you would have people say it's not safe because So I wouldn't say healthy, but like safe.
Mhm.
It's people think it's not safe, but if you have a birth plan, because that's a part of being a doula, you help the mom envision her birth,
Mhm.
what she desire, whether she want to be in a hospital or at home. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
That's what the vision is, and then you make a birth plan. And when you make the birth plan, you say, okay, and I'm gonna do a home birth. In the event something should go, I would like to be transported. I do not want to do this. I do not want to do that. And you make your claim. You have a plan, so to speak. You
Mm.
see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So it's like that's a part of the doula and too. You help a mom envision the birth, write out the plan, and you be that advocate for her in a sense in a hospital setting or wherever.
Wow, you do
Birth
all that.
center. Yeah.
You do all that. Wow,
Mhm.
you work hard. You work
Mhm.
hard.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yes, yes.
I know.
So are home births more reliable than hospital births?
It depends on what you want. Let me tell you. And this is why. It depends on what you want. Because
Yeah.
do you want to have a peaceful birth? Do you want to have a birth where you're in your home comfort space? You don't have nobody in your ears saying, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, blah blah. You know what I mean? You're at home, you're watching TV, you're eating, you're drinking because part of laboring you have to eat and drink to get your
Keep it up.
energy.
Yeah.
Like in the hospital, they kind of restrict you. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So they don't want you to do nothing by mouth because you may need a surgery or something.
Mhm.
Or if say the fetal monitor is showing wonky stuff, like they may have to cut you, so they don't want you to eat, so they'll have a IV running, some fluids running, and that's how you staying hydrated. You're restricted.
From the realness,
Yeah, like
nature,
thank you.
fruits,
Birth.
vegetables,
Do you know?
everything.
Do you know birth is?
Oh, you passing the microphone.
Do you know? Oh, my bad.
It's
My
okay. It's
bad.
okay.
But do you know that birth is physiological? Like it's something that's you know,
I
it's
don't know. I don't
birth.
have children yet.
No, but from ever since, from the beginning of times,
Yeah.
it's a birth passage. Like it's a birth right. Like it's a birth.
Mhm.
It's it's a beautiful thing.
Oh, tell me about
It's a
it.
soul being born.
I don't know. One day, one day.
It's coming, but
Yeah.
it's a beautiful thing, and you can birth at home. That's what they've been doing over the centuries. Home births, they're home.
So,
They're
what is the process of setting up a home birth?
well, like I said, they're home. They have the privilege of being at home. Birthing, and they prepare. So you would get your chucks and whatever you need, shower curtains to protect your upholsteries and bed and mattresses or your carpets or whatever. You know, you get a birth kit from online. You do stuff. You have midwives that, you know, have their own stuff that they would want, so they'll send out or whatever. It's just you get the home supply, and some of these supplies that's in the kit is like basically, you know, perineum pads for after, like, you know, after the birth. You have pads to put on to hold, you know, to catch the lochia, which is the blood from, you know, after birth. Baby comes out, and you know, blood, because you know for 9 months you don't see a period, you don't have a period, so it's like, yeah, you got, you know, it's all of those things that you need for that after, you know, that's what is mostly in there. Sometimes, you
Okay.
know, they have the suction and all the stuff. You prepare, you get the stuff that you need for the birth.
So you had a home birth.
I did.
Yes. Would you be comfortable with sharing your home birth story?
I mean, I could tell you guys some stuff, but you guys can go on YouTube and go watch it because I spoke about it.
And where can you find that? YouTube.
I don't even know what's going on with YouTube, girl. Let me find out. I don't even know what YouTube. I don't even know what the name on YouTube is for that because I don't pay attention to the YouTube.
Okay.
But I just told my story on there because like everyone just kept asking, "Oh my goodness, you had twins at home?" Oh, because it's like I was pregnant. They saw me and they knew I was having twins or whatever, and then I had them, and then they saw me at home, and they're like, "Oh my goodness, you had them here?" I'm like, "Yes." They saw me
Wow.
laboring around my blog, like, yeah, I was laboring, walking with a big ass belly with my doulas, just
Wow.
walking, and that's what inspired me to do doulaing because I had a doula that she really she really helped me through that process. Like, I made me realize I can do it. Like, I don't need anything. She massaged me, you know.
Mhm.
She rubbed me down, rubbed my feet. I fell asleep in my birth.
Wow.
In my I fell asleep in my first twins birth. I was about probably 6 centimeters. Took a quick nap and was 8 centimeters or something like that. Like,
Wow.
but you can go on YouTube. You can find me at Nelly. You can look for planned home birth story VBAC edition with twins. Nelly, just have a look. I spoke
Yes.
about it
Okay.
there.
Yes. Oh, okay. Well, you had a home birth.
I did.
Wow.
And what my first twin came out with her feet first, footland presentation they call it. So, you know, it was breech.
Mm.
My daughter was breech.
Wow.
And 21 hours later, Jayla came.
Wow. That's beautiful.
Yep, 21 hours later. And so, therefore, in hindsight, you would say that I had two labors.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
Mm-hmm. I had two labors, and it was, yeah, it was good. I felt empowered. I felt like I was doing something that was natural. You know, I felt like it was like, you know, so peaceful. My birth was peaceful, like being at home, not having, you know, because, all right, so I guess I'll just say that I had three prior C-sections. I forgot that bit, you know. So I'm a VBAC mama too. That's another part of my title. I'm a VBAC mama. Like, I had three C-sections. The first one was an emergency. And you know what they say is after you have the emergency C-section or whatever C-section, you have to continue with that process. And so if you have more children, you would have to have a C-section again to have these children.
Wow.
And so therefore I went through it three times, and I didn't want to,
Sorry.
you know, be bothered. You're fine. I didn't want to be bothered with, you know, the recovery of that. I went through it three times already, and mind you, when I was having my daughter the third time, well, I have two boys and three girls, right? So two boys were by C-section, and the girls, well, one of the girls was C-section. When I went to the doctor in my new neighborhood when I had moved 5 years ago, like, it I went there and I found out I was pregnant, and I tried to say like I would like to, push my baby out, and they never gave me that opportunity. Oh
Mm.
no, you had two C-sections. That's protocol, and I'm like
Oh,
that don't make no sense to me.
yeah.
Like I feel like within my body with the scars, from my cut, I feel it's healed. I feel good, and they didn't allow me, so I had a C-section. But then with the twins, I said I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that again. And that's
And
how
what
I
happened?
decided to get a midwife and, get a midwife, get my doula, and did it at home. It was beautiful. It was really beautiful. I enjoyed it. I watched TV. I ate. My husband cooked. It was good.
Wow.
My husband cooked, and I mean he wasn't in the room with me when I was having my baby, but he he cooked, and he tried to keep up, and at one point I think I heard the stereo go up.
Uh, okay. Well, congratulations on your business. Keep doing your thing. There's women out here that need information about this.
Yeah,
And this is why I
yeah.
had you
This,
come on to the Tainted and Tempted podcast, because I want to get your voice out. I want to get this heard and everyone to know
I
about your
mean, I
business.
mean, it's. I appreciate that. Thank
Yes,
you, thank
yes.
you. I mean, it's something that I would want to train my daughters with. If you understand what I'm saying, like
Mm-hmm.
it's
Mm-hmm.
that much needed. And let's not
That's a
forget,
beautiful thing.
back in the days, that's what it was. Women were going to
To the restaurant.
births.
Yeah.
Women were going to these births and supporting moms and supporting women. Yeah, they were
Yeah.
doing it.
Wow.
They were doing it. So it can be done. It's just that certain information has been lost over time because of the healthcare system.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying to you? So that's what it is.
Yeah.
But we can bring that back.
Yeah.
We
We
can
can.
bring
We
it
can.
back.
And it's coming
And we
back.
gotta give
It
more
will come back.
awareness.
Yeah.
It is here.
Yeah.
It's here.
It's here on the Tainted and
Af-
Tempted podcast. Hello.
Hello?
So let's go.
So you should see the documentary Aftershock.
Okay, I'll check it out.
It says a lot in that documentary. Not that you, even if you don't understand, you really would watch it and you would, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you so much, Jonelle, for coming on to the Tainted and Tempted podcast.
Yeah, no
I
problem.
appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Thank you for letting my audience know
Thank
about
you.
your business.
Thank you. Thank you for having
Yes,
me.
you're
Thank
welcome.
you.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, just
You-
want to
oh,
say
I
you're
thought you were
doing a good job, girl.
Thank you. Thank
You
you.
know, little minor stuff, but we talk about, but yeah.
Yes. Thank you.
I love
Thank
this whole
you.
setup.
Yes, yes, yes. Okay, everyone. So thank you so much for tuning into the Tainted and Tempted podcast. So I do want to say before I go that I won't be premiering any more episodes for the Tainted and Tempted podcast due to certain circumstances. But I will be back, so stay tuned. Okay, I will be back. All right. So everyone enjoy their weekend. Have a great one. I'll see you soon. Bye
Yes.
bye.
Bye.